Hey, what's the crack, guys? It's me, the Minion from Allcast Irish Gamers. That right there is my Master Jewel tag. Write it down, stick yours in the comments, we'll get a jewel. Also, you'd be doing me a huge favour if you could like and subscribe. Back at you with another deck list, guys. Let's get straight into it. It's D-Link. I love this deck so much. One copy of Driver. He's your ultimate brick, but you gotta have him in there for the side frame gear gamma package. We've got 2 copies of DD Crow. Fantastic hand trap, really good against Despia and other decks. 2 copies of Effect Veiler. I've gone with 2 ofs for a lot of the hand traps because it's just a good ratio for a best of 1 format. But yeah, you gotta have Effect Veiler in there. 2 Rocket Synchron, it's all you really need. It is searchable and it is a good card to have in your hand. 2 Maxi, everyone else is playing it. It's really good, shuts down combo decks, and yeah, just stick 2 of them in there, you won't be disappointed. 2 side frame gear gamma, just what a card, super good card. You gotta have no monster on the field activated, but still really good hand trap. 1 copy of Red Rose Dragon for the mini Rose Dragon package I have in here. It really helps you go into Baron A and other stuff. 1 Rocks Rose Dragon to complement the Rose Dragon. So you're going to switch between these 2 and summon them with Halki Firebrax depending on which one you need for that moment. But it's really good card. White Dragon Wyver Buster as your Chaos package. Just ultimately brilliant cards. I don't think you need to play more than 1 of both of these because you can recycle them and their effective special summon is only once per turn. So yeah, just 1 of each is fine. Fairy Tail Snow, MVP of the deck. Fantastic card. Just banish 7 cards, special summon from the graveyard. It's not once per turn. It's a body on the field and it flips a card face down for interruption, so it's really good card. Rocket Tracer, 2 of. You can play 3 if you want. I just prefer 2 in this build, so I might mess around with it, might end up putting 3, I don't know yet. 1 Rocket Recharger, because that is your level 4 as you pair up with your Rocket Tracer and you go into your Synchro 8 plays. You gotta have at least 1 level 4 in there. Starliege Seaford, just fantastic. It's your normal summon of the deck, searches any card you want depending on what stars you tribute, so yeah, gotta have 3. Aether is in there because he's your target for Heretic Seal, gives you that extra bit of interruption. And 2 Abza Router. Really want to open this card, super good card, gets you to your Rocket Tracer or Synchron or whatever you really need. And 2 Noctovision. 3 is too much for best of 1 format, too many high level monsters, you will brick on them, so just 2 is the right number. Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, love this card. You're going to be using it going first to rip a card from your opponent's hand, or going second, it breaks boards. Top card. And Chaos Emperor, just super tech. Why aren't you playing this? If you're playing Dragon Link, I highly recommend this card. It's great for recovery, it's a level 8 body on the field, and just top card. Really good target for Chaos Space. More often than not, you're going to be using Chaos Space to search your Chaos Dragons. But Chaos Space, best card in the deck if you ask me. Really gets your whole engine going. Dragon Ravine, just discard a card, dump a dragon from your deck to the graveyard. Invaluable at times. Boot Sector Launch, you only need 1 of. If you have to, you destroy it with Tracer's Effect to get a monster on the field, but try your best to keep it on the field. It is really good in the long run and for that recovery game. And 2 Cosmic Cyclone, because just Floodgates end this deck. You gotta have a way of outing that Floodgate or that set card that could cause you some problems. So yeah, 2 Cosmic Cyclone seems to do the job. Quick Launch, this card can get your whole engine started. This is the starter of the deck. Just Quick Launch and you're going to do something. So yeah, 3 of that. 2 Caught by the Grave, one of the best, if not the best, quick play card in the game right now. Love it. Basil Rose Shoot, I mean, I threw that in there because you can get an extra search off one of your Rose Dragons, get it to your hand as another special summon. So yeah, it's just a good extender. And 3 Infinite Permanents, the best trap card in the deck. And if you ask me, one of the best trap cards in the game. Gotta have 3, why not? Shooting Rise of Dragon, you can go into it sometimes. It's mainly a target for Hulk if Hulk ends up staying on the field, but it adds that extra bit of interruption because it can dump Fairy Tail Snow. Borreload Savage, just a quality card all around. I think we can all agree with that. Gets counters, gains attack, really top card. Chaos Ruler, mills from the deck, fantastic card. You're going to go into this 99% of the time it's going to be him first, because with him you'll be able to go into Hot Red by pairing it up with a level 1 tuner, and Hot Red is just a constant negation you can use once per turn, and he has a niche effect, especially someone a tuner. Damage. Baronade the Floor, yeah, you're going to be going to this mainly with like your level 7 dragon and one of your Rose dragons, but Baronade is a great card to get out early on because he will protect you from that nib, that dangerous nib. Dingirsu as the rank 8 of the deck. You could go with Zombie Stein or something else, but I like Dingirsu because he has that bit of protection as well as removal. Pisty, just one Pisty, that's all you really need. Same with Striker Dragon. Get to your Boot Sector launch, but apart from that it's not really useful. Sure, you can pop it, get a rocket back from the graveyard, but just one seems to do the trick. And Hieratic Seal, you could play 2 of this, you really could drop one of your Synchros for it, but I think 1 is okay because you can recycle it with Chaos Space. And of course the 1 of Happy Fireaxe for searching your Rose Dragons or Rocket Synchro, whatever you might need. Next up, Romulus. Romulus is just another good way of getting your Dragon Ravine to hand, and just, yeah, he does have an effect, especially someone from hand, but it can't be used as link material, so only use it if you're going to be going into Synchros. Quad Borrel, just a really good card if you're playing against a link strategy. You can pop your opponent's link monster, get the 2 free summons off it, or you just pop himself and get the 2 monsters back. IP Masquerena, another good type of interruption. You know, you go IP into Nightmare Unicorn, you spin a card back to the deck by discarding a card, and it's just another good way of interrupting your opponent. And the big bad boss boy of the deck, Borrelsword Dragon. You could go with Access Code if you wanted, guys. I went with this instead because you're going to be banishing everything in your graveyard with snow. You're not going to have the monsters to banish with Access Code, so Borrelsword all the way.